Hello, Reformers, and welcome back to A Clash of Kings 2.1. Now, when we left off, we had just arrived at Tumbleton because we wanted to sell a couple of pieces of loot and also maybe speak to the guildmaster and see if we can get a job. And of course we have. We do have a job. Unfortunately, it is 190 coins. Not particularly worthy of our attention, but it is only 7 days and we have to take 7 units of local wine. So, let's do it. Why not? Let us actually do that. So let's head on out here and let's see. So there's the local wine and we have a club still. Unfortunately, our strength is still not enough. We do have the Weirwood branch, of course, which we can very much sell for a good amount of cash. But right now we're actually doing pretty well on wages and hopefully it will not go too high up. Now, where is Sunspear? I have the map the wrong way around, or at least for me, I am actually used to it being this way around, so I'm going to keep it like that, even if it is incorrect, which I actually don't think it is, but yes. Let us now go to Sunspear, which is all the way in the Dawn territories. Not particularly happy about that, because, as you see, Tumbleton is all the way down there, or up there, should I say. Yes, up, down, wherever, but we now have only 7 days. Only 7 days. We have 18 days worth of food, which I suppose is good, but we have some outlaws maybe trailing us there. No, they're not really wanting to attack us. We do have unsullied units, of course, so... Ooh, we could actually tackle those farmers? No, those looters. Well, they could be for looters. Who knows? But yes, we're going to be actually tackling these guys pretty easily, in my opinion, but of course, we do need to rush somewhat to be able to actually get there in time. Now, of course, we have not restored ourselves just yet. I decided, because I really wanted to get a job, just to go for it, and hopefully Brendan's wound treatment will actually heal us as we go. Now, of course, I'm just going to be charging everyone in because it's frankly pointless to wait for the AI to reach us. And of course, using tactics at this early point in the game, apart from maybe microing our archers a little bit, is also frankly pointless. So yeah, we're gonna see how it goes, of course, because these sellsword archers are actually pretty good. Unfortunately, their equipment is not that great, but they are our only ranged units, so hopefully they will prove themselves to be rather worthwhile. Of course, the Unsullied are going to just be insane. Absolutely really good units. So let's actually just hold position here for a real quick second because we want to get our archers firing a little bit, and I'm going to tell our infantry just to charge in here. Unfortunately, this is a completely flat battlefield. I don't know what's going on with the flatness of this battlefield, but yeah, I guess it is grassland technically, so yeah, I guess I really can't expect much more than that. Hopefully Brendan will stay alive. If he survives, then I'll be pretty happy with him. Oh no, how dare you? You are actually attempting to run away. Archers, get him. Get him, archers. Come on. Prove yourselves to actually be worthy of my army, otherwise you're getting kicked out. If you don't kill this guy, I am going to kick you out of my army. I am 100% serious right now. Yes, there we go. Now they're serious. Of course. Archers? No, you're out of range? You're out of range? Okay, I'll give you that. I will give you that. You killed the one guy that I wanted you to kill, and that's good enough for me. So he can just run away. Yes, I don't want to retreat, but I wanted to auto-resolve the rest of the battle. Apparently that is not available. But yes, it would have been nice to have that. But yeah, he routed, no problem at all. It seems a lot of people like to run away in this particular mod. I'm not used to that just yet. But let's see. We will access it. Ooh, another arming sword. I might like to take that. Another leather cap. That's kind of pointless, I would say. I'm actually just going to put everything back here. We don't really need anything about this, apart from the arming sword, of course. And we'll let Brendan take the remaining items. So, we're going to be actually making a brief stopover at Ashford, because, well, I need to sell a couple of items, don't we? Oh, yes. Now, if we can find a couple more looters, that would be great, but I don't really feel like stopping for 11 of them. I'd like to stop for at least 15, because our units are just so good that we're able to take quite a few of them. Maybe we can find even greater looter parties at some point. So, yeah, let's head into the marketplace. We'll sell everything automatically. There we go. 832 dinars. And I think we may... should we? Let's get some cabbages. Why not? And maybe a cheap basket of fruit. And of course now we're just going to be waiting for 12 strength. And Brendan also has, I think, 10 strength, so we will both be able to use that Yeah, not particularly far away in the future, is it? So, pretty happy about that. Now, let's see. Are we going to be getting any more looters? Or, actually, I'm unsure what kind of bandit parties are available in Dawn territory. So maybe we're going to see something, maybe like cavalry or something along those lines. Well, who knows? But I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop off here, recruit a couple of no one, apparently. Recruit no one. Yes, that usually happens. And we're going to see if we can actually recruit a couple more units elsewhere. I'm going to try and have more of a varied army this time until we actually start either our own faction or until we start being a vassal for someone. So yeah, we're going to see how that goes. Maybe we're actually going to try something completely different, because I know that before what I did was I created my own faction very, very quickly indeed. And we actually started, where was it? All the way over here in the Iron Islands. And I gotta say, that was really cool in my opinion, because we had our own, well, archipelago? Something along those lines, yes. We had our own group of islands, and we were able to be basically a force unto our own, which is actually really cool. And maybe I'll decide to do that again for some nostalgia's sake, but right now, of course, we have nowhere near the power able to do that. And, well, oh, wait a minute, who's that? Broken Men. Oh, that would have been pretty nice to actually attack, but they are now out of our range, and we literally only have 5 days left. I think we'll probably be okay. Talk to Septon Garibaldi in the Castle Hall of the Weeping Town to learn more. Probably should have done that, but, well, I'm used to just choosing my own path, so we're probably going to head back there at some point. We do not have a time limit for that, so that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. If it had a time limit, then I'd be pretty disappointed, but yes, no time limit, so we're pretty good. Let's head on to the sea market here. Recruit a couple of Dornish levies, and maybe we'll stop off at Shandy Stone, and maybe we'll get a couple more. Oh, hello there. I'm actually unsure whether... Oh, these guys are going to be pretty difficult. Okay, you can take 212 coins. Let's take a look. Outlaw leader, outlaw horsemen, and skirmishers. Okay, we're going to just let them go. They might be a little bit too much. Oh my! They might be a little bit too much for us. As is evident by the huge amounts of units currently following us. Okay, we're going to have to pay 190 here. Oh my, yes. Okay, this is not good. Let's run into the castle. No, we're not going to make it. Oh, we are not going to make it. Okay, apparently they are just going to be taking all of our money right now. This is one of the things that I'm not particularly happy about. Okay, so let's wait here for some time. Let those guys run off somewhere. That sounds good to me, and we can maybe travel with this vassal a little bit. He's going to offer us a little bit of protection at least. And Sunspear is on the other side of the river. I hope that we'll actually be able to travel over. Maybe? Are we able to travel over there? I hope so. And we have a couple of trade agreements going on there, nothing to concern ourselves with. A couple more levies, maybe we will then decide to scare off anyone that decides, oh, you know what, that seems like an easy target. But yes, as you can see, we still have an overwhelming amount of money, so we're actually pretty fine right now. But any more of those units deciding to raid us, and we're going to be in trouble. So let's hopefully not have that happen too often. Now let's head in here to Sunspear. Okay, come on now. I think we can actually deliver it to the tavern. So, hello there. I was told to deliver you 7 units of wine. Excellent. And we have improved our relation with Tumbleton and Sunspear, and we have advanced our levels to 5 and 7 respectively. And so that is fantastic. Very, very nice to see that. So, what do we do now? Well, I guess what we can do is actually head into the streets here. I'm going to try and find the guild master. I am unsure where he's going to be. This is one of those city layouts that I am absolutely terrible at navigating because I've never usually been in these. Is that a guildmaster up there? It might be a guildmaster, so I'm going to see just if it is. Is it? Yes, it is. Guildmaster Ricard. Absolutely fantastic. Good. Okay, do you happen to have a job for me? A group of bandits have kidnapped the girl. Ah. Okay. Barrow Hall. Where is Barrow Hall? Okay, I guess we're going to find out. But for now, let's see. Is there anything else we want to get here? Shall we get some well-made bread? Why not? Let's do that. Now, was there anything in the tavern worth getting? I don't think so. Okay, so now, let's level up. Ooh, yes, our first elite unit. Oh, yes, fantastic. Now, it seems as though the troops have been changed slightly. We do have Stormland's Hammermen now, which is a little bit different from how it was previously, as far as I'm aware, because it seemed that they just went into sergeants and then that was it. That was their max level. So it's nice to see that there's a little bit of variety, unless I'm getting it completely incorrect, and they did have hammermen before, but I don't think so. So that's pretty nice. A little bit of diversity is always welcome. And now we're going to get... yeah, we're going to get another point in intelligence, just so we can get a little bit more wound treatment. And we are also then going to start pumping him full of strength, which is going to mean that he'll get 12 strength and he'll be able to use the arming sword that we have. So, is there anything here that he can actually use otherwise? No, we've given him everything that we can. So that's perfectly fine. Now we need to speak to Elias, of course, and get 12 strength. Yes, finally. Okay, so that's great. Now we can level up our one-handed a little bit, and we can finally use the arming sword. There we go. So we can't take any more prisoners, unfortunately, and we no longer have a bonus against shields, but we are doing 10 more damage, which I have to say is, in my opinion, worth it. So, let's see. Where is Barrow Hall? Hopefully it is in this territory here. Maybe? Oh my. Apparently it's not. Apparently it is incredibly far away. Okay, well that's not good. So we're going to take a look at the locations here. Barrow Hall, where is it? Oh my, it's actually... Oh, okay, it's actually in Stormland's territory. That's actually not bad. Unfortunately, we are going to have a huge amount of... Wait a minute, we're traveling in a boat? Oh, okay, so I don't actually even have to purchase a boat in this mod, which I actually forgot because I thought you did have to, but thankfully enough you don't. The mods that do, I'm not particularly... Yeah, not particularly happy about those. Especially if they overprice the boats rather considerably, then of course I'm not particularly a big fan. But if they are suitably priced, then I'm perfectly happy with that. So, yeah, we're actually going back to the Weeping Town, so we may as well make a brief stopover at the Septon, and we'll be speaking to him, of course, and seeing where he sends us to next. And I'm actually pretty happy about that, so let's see. Where do we have to go? Probably the castle. And there's the Septon. Hello there. I am Septon Garibald. May the Father above watch over you. Now, how can I help you? Do you have any tasks for me? No, not right now, but I've heard that one of the tenants of Cairn Hall has been seeking a knight to get rid of an wight or a grumkin. Who can tell what goes on in a peasant's mind? He has made his home in the tavern. I also overheard Lord Swan's captain of the guards, Sir Clifford Gower, talk about some letters he needs delivered to some minor lord. Sir Clifford went out hunting this morning, but he should be back in a few hours. Ah, and yes, if you have the time, Elias, I need a letter delivered to Maester Harridan at the Citadel in Old Town. Very well. Oh my, okay, so they give you a huge amount of quests. Okay, that's actually pretty cool how they give you the quests immediately, so you're able to just go wherever you so desire and do whatever you want. So, I like that. I actually like that quite a bit, but for now we have 14 days to complete the Kidnapped Girl quest, which is just over here. And we'll be making our way over and taking a look at what kind of units have taken her prisoner. Hopefully we're going to be fighting quite a few units, but hopefully nothing that is mounted. Because otherwise we're going to have a couple of difficulties, aren't we? Yes. Okay, we're almost there. Is Cairn Hall actually nearby? No. Doesn't appear as though it is. Ah, and there they are. 23. What are they? 23 bandits. Oh, okay, this might be somewhat more difficult than I imagined, but we have leveled up once again. So what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Well, I think probably Charisma is the way to go here. And we're probably going to get another point in Tactics, because, well, Tactics is always useful, and we do need 2 points in it to actually gain a little bit of benefit from it, so I think that's as good as anything else. Okay, no way, you release the girl first. I have no intention to pay you anything. 20 against 23. We do have a couple of levies. Unfortunately, we have no trainer skills, so unfortunately we're not able to ambiently level up anyone, which is kind of disappointing, but I suppose that's just how it is early game, and we'll have to do our very best to eliminate these guys. Hopefully we won't lose too many units thanks to our surgery skill, of course, but, well, we'll see. We're coming to save you, kidnapped girl. Do not fret. We are almost there. Well, not particularly almost there. This is something a little bit irritating with the initial battles. We do have to run quite far distances to even get to our opponent, but I suppose, as I stated in a previous episode, it is mainly to get the archers in position when up against cavalry, because when you spawn way too close, then it is highly discouraged to actually try any tactic whatsoever apart from charging. So it's actually pretty cool how that is a little bit different, but obviously for the initial battles, it's just absolutely atrocious, because then you have to run across the entirety of the map. So let's see, do they have any archers? That is the prime thing that I have to ask right now. They don't... Oh, no, they do have bows. Okay. And apparently I'm stumbling and falling over myself. Oh, well, that's great. Let's see what we can do with this arming sword. Hopefully the arming sword is going to deal significantly more damage. Yes, there we go. Oh, that's nice. Oh, no. Oh, no. That's not good. Okay, come on now. You have a club, but I have a sword. It should be enough. Okay, there we go. Wow, that guy really dealt a lot of damage to us. I gotta say, I'm pretty surprised about that. Oh no, we're stumbling. We're stumbling again. Oh no, that's terrible. I may need to disable that. Can I disable that? I'm actually unsure whether they've removed the option to do that, because I took a look at the camp options, and I didn't see anything about that, so maybe it's in some other menu. But there it is. Wow, that was really close to us actually being eliminated. Oh, okay. Well, there it is. 5 renown, not bad, and 8 morale. Okay, so we lost 3 units. I actually killed 3 units without us actually dying. And we are now going to be making our way back home. For the girl, at least. Okay, so is there anything here that actually does justice to anyone? No, it doesn't appear as though that is the case. So we will just let Brendan take the rest there. And then we will be heading back to Sunspear. But we'll actually pick that up in the next episode. So I thank you very much for watching. And I will see you next time.